Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about the January security patch update on the Galaxy S23. In this video, I'll explain how the battery life is after the update and what changes I personally noticed. Honestly, there are not many major changes, but I will still share whatever differences I found after using the phone for some time. But before we start, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please subscribe, and if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So let's get started. So without wasting your time, let me talk about the performance. I don't know if it's just me or if anyone else is feeling the same, but I feel the performance has slightly downgraded after the January security patch update. After the December security patch update, the phone was extremely smooth and super fast. Everything felt very responsive. But after updating to the January patch, I personally feel the phone is not as fast as it was before. It's not a huge drop, but the difference is noticeable in day-to-day usage. Again, I am not sure if this is only happening to my device or if others are also facing the same issue. So if you are using the Galaxy S23 and you feel the same, let me know in the comments. Let's talk about the heating issue. To be honest, I haven't faced any major heating problems so far. When I'm using 5G and scrolling through the internet, Instagram and other apps, the phone does get a little warm but nothing serious. Other than that, I don't feel the phone is heating too much. Under direct sunlight, the phone does heat up, which is normal, right? And when I'm using Wi-Fi, the phone mostly stays cool. So overall, I don't think there is any real heating issues with this device. There is nothing much changed in the terms of network performance. The network works well throughout the day, just like before. 5G performance is still good, and I haven't faced any call drops or network issues so far. So overall, the network quality remains stable and reliable after the update. Let's talk about the camera performance. I already show you the daylight shots in my initial review of the Galaxy S23 after the January security patch update. I also mentioned that I would test the low light camera, and I have done that now. And to be honest, the camera still struggles a bit in low light conditions, and there are no major changes in the camera department after this update. It's neither upgraded or nor downgraded. It feels pretty much the same as before. Now let's talk about the battery life. I'm not going to show today's usage because I didn't use the phone much today. Instead, I will show you my yesterday's usage, which is 2nd February. And on 2nd February, the battery usage was 93%, the screen on time was 5 hours 19 minutes, and the screen off time was 8 hours 49 minutes. On that day, I used the phone only on Wi-Fi. I didn't use any mobile data at all. So with only Wi-Fi usage, I got this much of screen on time. And with the December update for the similar kind of usage, I used to get around 4.5 to 5 hours of screen on time. Now it has slightly improved, not a big improvement, but yes, there is a small improvement. Now let's check the 1st February stats. On that day, I used only 4G, no 5G, and the screen on time was 2 hours 55 minutes. Battery usage was 103%, and the screen off time was 9 hours 5 minutes. For usage on 2nd February, I mainly used WhatsApp, Instagram, Snapchat and YouTube, just normal daily usage. That's why I got this much of screen on time. And on 1st February, the apps used were mostly Instagram, WhatsApp and YouTube. And before the January security patch update with a similar kind of usage, I used to get around 2.5 hours of screen on time. Now I'm getting around 2 hours 55 minutes, almost 3 hours. So yes, you can say the battery backup has improved. But don't think the battery is bad. My Galaxy S23 is more than 2 years old, so the battery has naturally worn out. That's also one reason I'm getting this kind of screen on time, and it's almost time to replace the battery. Now let's look at the 31st January. Here the battery usage was 91%, screen on time was 4 hours 50 minutes, and the screen off time was 18 hours 29 minutes. This was a mixed usage, both Wi-Fi and mobile data. So with mixed usage, this is the kind of screen on time I'm getting, And I think I have made my point clear about the battery life. If your phone is new and your battery has not worn out, you may get much better battery life than this. So in short, after the January security patch update, the battery life has slightly improved, not a huge difference, but definitely a small improvement. This was my take on the Galaxy S23 January security patch update. I have shared my personal experience after using the device. So if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.